Hey guys, it's Welps. So Siege is just around the corner. The first Siege is happening on 17th, and this first Siege is going to have the biggest pot, the amount of Solent and Lucent collected through tax. And I'm gonna explain it to you just how much you'll get after winning a Siege. I'm gonna be using this diagram to explain it to you guys. So cumulative tax allocation ratio. So your Siege reward is going to be 40% of the server's tax collected, plus the Vienta tax if the defenders successfully deliver the tax golem to their castle. And you can check your server tax information from the menu. Siege reward distribution ratio. So from that 40%, 50% of that gets put in Siege Vault, and rest of the 50% gets used as pillage. There are 5 pillage points in the castle, and each will hold 10%. The pillage ticks every 5 minutes. You pillage about 15% of the pot. It's going to tick 7 times, so 35 minutes. Siege goes for 45 minutes, so remaining 10 minutes, there won't be any pillage. So pillage will happen up to 7 times or until there's nothing to pillage. And with the pillage, you don't have to hold the pillage point for 5 minutes. It comes in waves, so it ticks every 5 minutes. You need to be holding it when it ticks. So your guild can come in like 5 seconds before the tick, capture the pillage point, and when it ticks, that amount goes straight into your guild vault, guild distribution tab. And after the siege ends, the Legion, the alliance that holds a castle is called the Legion. So the Legion that captures the Stoneguard castle acquires the sum of the taxes in the siege vault and the remaining taxes after the pillage. So the siege vault will stay 50%, and if there was like 16% remaining total from these pillage points, your total reward will be 66% of the 40% siege reward. But usually there won't be anything left in pillage, so just 50%. Alright, time for quick math. So if your server has, let's say, 4 million Lucent, I think the big servers from the region are close to having like 3 to 4 millions. So 40% of 4 million is 1.6 million. And then 50% of that goes into vault and 50% goes into pillage. So we just divide by 2. So you have 800,000. And let's say, pillage is going to get emptied. So you only have 50%. So let's say you win the castle and there's 800,000 Lucent to share with the alliance. But before you share, they also take 20% tax from this. So 20% of 800,000 is 160,000. So 800,000 minus 160,000, 640,000. Now there's 4 guild in alliance, 70 members in each guild. So there's 280 members. So divide by 280. Each person takes about 2.2k Lucent. So it's not that significant. There's only going to be very few servers, maybe like 5 servers with close to like 4 million pot. Other servers, it's going to be much less. And there are so many people that are worried about these people winning Siege and just become so rich and give them like unfair advantage. I think it's a reasonable reward for winning a Siege in one of the biggest servers. And this is if you win with 4 guilds. If it was a mega alliance, imagine doing all the calculation. Because you can only share with your Legion using the game system. So you gotta calculate and then distribute manually. And you have to utilize the market to share with the alliance that are not in your alliance. So they have to acquire loot from a world boss, put it on the market, and then the Legion buys that item. But then there's also 20% tax from the market. And once the guild receives the amount, there's also another 20% on top of that, the tax, and then distribute. So you need an accountant. So like a single, medium, or big-sized guild, taking few ticks of the pillage could take about the same or more than the Legion. And trust me, there are a lot of opportunities for these like neutral single guilds to take this pillage, because the big guilds are going to be focusing on resurrection stones and pushing for the throne. And also, let's say the pot for the Solent was 45 billion. This is based on a big server as well. Each person is gonna take 25 million. Alright, that's it for the Siege reward. Thanks for watching. Good luck.